Fuck off. Fuck. Fuck off with the fucking switching the audio input capture to default. I upgraded to Windows 7, so hopefully all my shit doesn't get fucked up. Sorry, you missed like 2 minutes of me just like talking about bullshit, about parties and bullshit. Nah, I didn't go to any What parties am I going to? COVID parties? Come on. How's it going, Hans? Keeping busy in the fields? I guess. Do you like it? What? Farming. I never really thought about it. That's what has to get done whether I like it or not. What do you think about that? Uncle France... Uncle France? Said... Brigida might come help with the laundry today. She's Martin's wife, right? Who's Martin? Oh, him. Oh, we should know more about him. She seems nice. She is. Nicer than Veronica, anyway. I wish Brigida lived here instead of her. Well, you have a good time thinking about your cousin's wife. Well, say nothing. Until later, Hans. Bye. That was awkward, but, I mean... Yeah, so I'm gonna probably do spinning. Andreas, was wondering when you turn up. The gaggle said you'd come to watch them spin. Between you and me. Hetty's not about to let you go once she's got you in her claws. Who's fucking... So I hope you've got a few hours to hunker down and get comfortable. I don't have time to say. I want to talk really through with the spinning stone. I'm gonna see them work. Hold on, I want to talk to them first. It's better see you at the skinny bottom. I better see that skinny bottom of yours at the bee, Andreas. See you at the spinning bee, Andreas. Hetty wants me? Why? Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go. I'm happy to share a few hours. Hetty will be glad to hear it. She's got a fondness for you. Heaven knows why. Now, we can't let you inside among the unmarried girls, but being unmarried yourself... I can't let you inside among the married girls, being unmarried yourself. But you're welcome to watch through one of the windows. You don't need to worry about me. Good. Nothing matters more for a young woman than her reputation. And even Veronica won't be getting up... Eva? Oh yeah, her. Won't be getting a poor one on my watch. That idiot never did see trouble he didn't want to jump in feet first. You don't think he's gone to Innsbruck? Let's just keep listening. I think we're talking about the short daddy. You know what I'm talking about? Who are we talking about? My cousin, Martin. Yeah, we're talking about short daddy. Thanks, Veronica. Even though my mom says we're not supposed to. It's different when I do it. Veronica, don't argue with your mother. That's not fair. And no back talk. Damn, alright, Johan. Let's just keep listening. I'm not gonna respond to that. Sorry, Dad. Anyway, I doubt Martin's gone to Innsbruck. That's small time to the little shit now. You think he has something more exciting in mind? It's a big world. Perhaps he intends to explore it. Or escape. That nobleman was just murdered up at the Abbey. Martin picked an awfully convenient time to run off. Oh, Lord. Andreas was friends with the nobleman. Do you think Martin could have, you know... I mean, he probably stole shit from him. But I'm not ruling anyone out just yet. It just doesn't seem like Martin. Martin might be a thief, but I don't think he's a murderer. He's a coward at heart. At heart. At heart. You think it takes a brave man to commit a murder? Not a brave man, but a bold one. And Martin is not that. Agree, Johann. I don't think Martin did it. He's your problem, Cat. What do you think? Could he have killed that man? There, I feel sorry for you, Cat. Mom? This is a matter best left to the proper authorities, not a spitting bee. Imagine being tried by a gaggle of peasant women. That's unkind, Johann. It's the truth, isn't it? Doesn't matter if it hurts your feelings. Ah, she's right, Johann. You're being unfair. Remind me, Andreas, whose home are we in? Oh, lay off him, Johann. Jesus. Andreas, if you're just going to stand around, how about I put you to work? You're going to gossip with the girls. You might as well spin with them, too. Oh, fuck, I have to start spinning? I can't spin. This is shit that I definitely can't do. Oh my god. How does this work? Draft wool from the distaff and twist it tight, then spin the tight yarn onto the spindle. Once there's enough yarn on the spindle, collect it at the bottom and begin again. Draft, twist, spin, collect, repeat. You'll figure it out. Damn thing. Oh hell. There we go. I've got it. You know, I saw Big Jorg talking to that nun again. I don't care if he's talking to a nun. The young one. Who could blame him? God damn it, Johann. He knows she's trouble. I told him to stay away. She's very pretty, isn't she? In a mean way. Pretty, perhaps, but a man all the same. He knows better. When has it ever stopped Big Jorg from doing anything? There are plenty of pretty girls here in town. My Veronica's not half bad. Mom! Let's not give Andreas any ideas, eh? There we go. Boom. We learned it. Brigida? Is it Brigetta or Brigida? Let's say Brigetta. Brigida. Brigida has been spending a lot of time at her mother's house lately. Agnes is glad to have her home, and Lucky's always treated her like a daughter, but I can tell they're concerned. Are Brigida and Martin having trouble, Veronica? That's one word for it. Brigida does what she can, but nothing pleases Martin. He won't lift a finger for her or Wolf. Oh, their baby. He's such an asshole. Well, that's not his business, is it? Women's work and all that. You ever seen him doing much men's work, Dad? Can't say I ever seen him do much work at all. Perhaps Lucky can talk some sense into Martin. He's always been a devoted husband and father. Oh yeah, because he's a dad and his kids died. Can we learn more about that? Lucky Stronner is the model of what a man should be. Fuck, we really fucked that up, I guess. We're like the definition of the person who's like, we did it, Reddit. You know what I mean? Like, is everyone behaving themselves in here? Oh, it's you. Afternoon, Otto. Come to see anyone special? Hello, Otto. It's good to see you. I heard laughing from the road and knew you all had to be up to no good in here. And look, there's Andreas. Have you been minding your manners? Oh, Johann here's a real stickler for property. I don't even know what the fuck this shit means. I've mostly been listening, actually. I think these women know just about everything that happens in Tasting. My heady's got a little birdies up in every eve. Are you calling me a gossip? Are you pretending not to be one? Ugh. Family life. Maybe you learn a little bit about honest work, and you could get one for yourself. We all know you work hard in the fields, Johann. No need to boast. He works hard in other places, too. Oh shit, Hetty, okay. Mom! You've been in town a few months, Andreas. Got any burning questions you mean to ask? Ooh, this is interesting. About Kearsarge Abbey. Clara mentioned the abbot had suddenly started raising taxes? Raising them and changing their terms. Yes. When Father Matthias was the abbot, he would let us pay a portion of our taxes and crops. Naturally, the Ship for Brains abbot put an end to that this year. Even if our crops failed or produced less than we'd like, we still owe the abbey for the use of the land. It doesn't make any sense. How can he raise our taxes when the price for our grain does not rise too? Where does he think the money comes from? He doesn't think about the common folk at all. It's not his abbey. It's not his problem. If it's not his abbey's... You could renegotiate a better price on your grain with the miller. What's his incentive? He's got the farmers over a barrel and he knows it. Yeah, he's got the glass windows. Ulrich Chalban won't overcharge him the way Lenhart. Lenhart. Where are these people? That's us. So he charges us through the nose and pockets the difference. Lenhart is not a kind man. He does not negotiate. He might if you carry a lot of debt, but his bargains are cruel. We pay him even before the abbot, though I'm not sure why. Good. I have nothing Christian to say about Lionheart Muller, so I will say nothing at all. Except that I hope he falls into a fast-moving river during a flood and dashes his brain on the rocks. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, Teddy. Can we talk about something else? Come on, Andreas. Surely you've got better questions than that. About tasting. I can get more information. Yeah, I can know more about the Anchoress. I found a grave in the forest that read 2 innocents. Who's buried there? We know it's Lucky's kids. Let's get more information on that. I think we just need. But the Anchoress, I needed. These are the 2 questions I really want to ask. But I feel like they're only gonna let me ask one. I think I'm gonna ask about the innocents. I might get some more information here. Who's buried there? It's a very sad story. One that's not entirely appropriate to discuss, even here. I'll just tell him. He knows enough. He should know the truth about his friend, the Baron, anyway. Yes, I'd like to know. Okay, so Lucky did. They were killed by Lucky somehow. Yeah, I'd like to know. The grave belongs to Lucky and Agnes's first daughter, Beat, and her unborn child. Why were they buried out in the middle of the forest? They weren't baptized. That's why. She killed. Oh, shit. She killed herself. It's not quite that simple. She had an affair with the Baron and fell pregnant. Oh my god. That man promised her the moon and the stars. When her pregnancy was discovered, the Baron abandoned her. The heartless bastard. It's her fault, isn't it? She should have known better. What is wrong with you? Veronica Baron. Girls, you're causing a scene. Beat asked her mother to help with restoring her cycle. She refused. Oh, she wanted to terminate the pregnancy. Agnes and Lucky told her that they would find someone for her to marry, that everything would be alright. We don't know if Beat was scared or, well, she took matters into her own hands. Ended with her death. Saw Lucky praying beside her grave. Lucky and Agnes both took it badly. Agnes blamed herself. Lucky blamed the Baron. It's not hard to understand why. Beat was just a girl. The Baron took advantage of her. That would explain why Lucky and Lorenz argued when Lorenz returned to tasting. Sure. I can see the wheels churning in your head, Andreas. You should leave well enough alone. Agreed. I don't like where this conversation is going. I don't know about you girls, but I'm sick of this wool. I'm sure we've all got other chores to get to. Oh man, but now I really want to know what the Anchoress. Glad to have that over with. Now I don't have to think about wool for a whole year. Oh, I was having such a nice time. I certainly learned a lot. Care for an escort home, Eva? I'd like that, yes. I expect everyone will be on their best behavior going home. They always are. Johann, please. Andreas, will I see you home for supper? I have something to take care of before, but I'll try to make it. This was very illuminating. Thank you all for letting me join you. Thanks for coming by, Andreas. Come back anytime. Unless you come on Abbey business. Don't threaten him with a good time, Johann. Okay. It's eating time. Should find someone to eat with. Who the fuck do I even eat with now? Is there anyone at the Abbey I can eat with? No. Zimmerman house, huh? Could get a beer with the charcoal burners. Yeah, let's go do that. I want to go hang out with the charcoal burners. Well, hold on, what's that? I mean, it's not like she's gonna let me in, will she? Yeah, nah. She will not. She's just like, I don't think so. Hey, Thomas. Yeah, let's go. I really want that beer with the charcoal burners. I think something tells me that that is a good sign. I need to go here. Smokey's home. Who the fuck are you? Hold on. What? Huh, haven't seen you around before. Who are you? The executioner. Got a problem? Name's Richard. If you care to know. Andreas Mahler. Right. What do you want? It's curious to meet the man responsible for the execution. Huh. Go talk to the Archdeacon. Only swing the sword. It's not on my head. But don't you feel responsible for actually killing the guilty? Why should I? Besides, a few jars of beer and I forget their faces anyway. God, I could use a drink. I'll leave you to it then. Hey, Master Mahler. Hello, Smokey. Did you need something, Master Mahler? Do you mind if I join you for a meal? Are you sure? Why wouldn't I be? Most decent folk don't like to associate with my kind. They like the charcoal, but they hate the burner. They're idiots. Let's eat. Well then, I suppose you're welcome. This alright with you, Vaxlav? I suppose. And, Richard? Why not? I'm just visiting anyway. Man has the right to eat where he wants. Alright, good. Good. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. 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 Vaxlav. They have room for more. We'll be alright. If anyone starts any trouble, we've got an official killer to protect us. True enough. But the sword's no good in a fight, and I'm not much good in a brawl. Not many would share their table with an executioner. Thank you for a Kohler. Just wished you and had more beer. Thank you for the hospitality. Of course, we're glad to have you. How else will Vaxlav get his town gossip? Stop, I don't. Alright, I was only kidding. Hey, if gossip's what you crave, dear Vaxlav, I am more than happy to provide. I don't. Smokey is... I like to talk to people about their beliefs, that's all, not gossip. Smokey was making a stupid joke, don't mind him. Don't sulk about it then. Ooh. Wow, I don't really get a lot, do I? I guess I'll the almonds first. In truth, I'm the gossip master Mahler. Can't carouse with proper people, but I like to know what's going on. Yeah, you're the gossip? Okay, let's have the jerky. If you tell me some of your gossip, I'll tell you some of mine. That sounds reasonable. I heard that Big Jorg the Gertner's boy is up to mischief with one of the sisters at the Abbey. That doesn't surprise me. Good brothers and sisters may have the townsfolk fooled, but not old Smoky. They get up to all sorts of things in these woods. Oh? Smoky. Probably shouldn't go telling other folks' tales, Kohler. Oh please, no one around here cares if I live or die. They sure don't care about what I say to people. Until they do. Fine. Say what you want. You know that monk and nun who do the shopping in town? Brother Warslav and Sister Matilda? Well, they do more than shop together. They meet in the woods sometimes, where no one can see, no one except old Smoky, and do the things adults do. You understand? Oh shit! Christ, Kohler. Do you think he's an 8-year-old? What? It's true. The abbot would be furious if he knew. I assume Mother Cecilia would be as well. Oh fuck. So I don't believe that she's the killer, but like I said like hey, I wouldn't throw her name under the bus, but like she's also doing this shit. Like yeah. Oh no, we don't need to know more about Mother Cecilia. Well, then don't tell them. It's not like any of those folks are going to come down here to talk to me. Sister Gertrude talks to you. Well, yes. But other than her, you heard anything else lately? Ferric, the prior at Curacao, has a special interest in magic. The Hungarian? Pfft, he has more than an interest. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Ooh, interesting. No, tell him the whole thing, Vaxlav. Tell him what you saw. A few weeks back, I saw that man, the Hungarian, in the woods. He was doing some kind of ritual with blood. That's not a good sign. The use of blood is often associated with black magic. Black magic? Well, I don't care what color it is. It sounds bad to me. Whose blood was it? His. He cut his hands in the middle of the ritual and dipped the blood into a cup, I think. He kept repeating some phrase over and over. Sex ludes 10 every or something. Scared you didn't it, Vaxlav. Saying some fucking Latin shit. Well, I don't mind if people have strange beliefs. A lot of people do what they want. I just don't like blood. That'd be difficult, obstacle in my line of work. What's inside the body should stay inside. Some invocations require blood sacrifice so the spirit has some material to work through. Work through? Yes, to do the bidding of the practitioner. That sounds bad. You heard anything else lately? Nothing else comes to mind. Good. Gossip makes trouble. And it can get people hurt. Or run off. Or killed. And a lot of times they didn't even deserve it. You two are like a couple of old women. No fun at all. No one's getting hurt. We're just telling stories. Alright then, what have you heard? Well, the whole town's built on Roman ruins, right? Pieces of an old town sit underneath the abbey, too. Hundreds of years ago, the Romans built all sorts of things up here. Then one day they just vanished. We built on their old bones. You still have to be careful where you step. In this forest, you're liable to fall into an old ruin. Or get scared half to death to the grave by a ghost. A priest told me there's no such thing as ghost, Kohler. They're real. Smokey saw one. I think I've seen one too. Oh, then you'll love this. Right. And I see ghosts when I drink too much. But fine. Let's hear it, Kohler. It was late in the evening. Moon was high, painting the leaves all soft and silver. I heard a rustling in the meadow, like wind through the grass, like whispers. I looked up. This is my favorite part. This is good. And there he was, standing in the meadow like he's carved out of moonlight, bent near in half. He looks at me and it's like I've been spared straight through my soul. Just these two eyes like dark pools, boring right into me. And his edges, the borders of him, they they shimmer. So hard it hurts to look straight at him. I can't help it. I blink. How is he shimmering? Like, we know it's not a ghost, it's a person. It's like, but how is he, why and how is he shimmering? Like God himself closed my eyes. This chill wind blows through me, the very breath of winter. And when I look back, he's gone. Let's eat the cheese. Gah! God damn it, Kohler! You're trying to scare everyone with that shit. I love that story. So weird guy, is that the whole story? A good story, well told. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I think others have seen what I've seen. Must be a lot of godless Romans under this dirt. Anyway, these ruins are haunted. Hey, Smokey. I have to get back to sharpening knives for the Albans. Alright. Enough talking. Good to see you, Master Mahler. Drop by again sometime. Thank you for having me, Smokey. Till next time. Jacob has arrived. I need to go to the chapter house to meet with the Archdeacon. Okay. Hey, fucking the executioner left too. God. Can we like check out the shrine again really quick? Carving looks quite old. I still don't know what this is about. What the statue is supposed. Like the fact that I can look at it means that there's something about it, I think, but I just don't know what. Yeah, we can't do anything except go to the chapter house. Oh boy, guys. Oh fucking boy. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, Ulrich. God bless you, Andreas. Hey, Andreas. Shit, it's everyone. Guess it's time. Oh shit. Please state your name for our records. Let's say Andreas, son of Joseph Mahler, master artist from Nuremberg. Shit, sorry. What is an artist doing in Curacao Abbey? The Abbey. Why these two are stupid. The Abbey still has some commissions from the wealthy patrons, and I need the money before I return to Nuremberg. Arnold, please write that down. I think we're ready to begin. Of course, Your Reverence. Now then, Master Mahler, what was your relation to Lorenz, the Baron Roth? Rothvogel. I only knew him for a day, but we're on friendly terms. Do you feel you had a sense of him as a person? No. He sounded great, and then... but I didn't have a sense of him before he died, but now after he died, I think I have a better sense. So I'll just say yes, Your Reverence. How would you characterize him? A nobleman for all the good and ill that goes along with that title. Do you have a problem with no? Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't say that. Master Mahler. Is this germane to your investigation here? Of course, let's just talk our way out of it. Of course not, Your Reverence, but even noblemen may be tempted to abuse their power. I understand your meaning, yes. Do you know of anyone who had reason to harm the Baron? I can think of a few people, Your Reverence. Good. That might help us solve this problem that faces us. The Baron Rothvogel was murdered here, in this very room. Someone did it. Father Gernot believes it was one of his monks, Brother Piero. I have met with Brother Piero and questioned him at length. While it seems unlikely that a man of his age and temperament could murder the Baron, he was discovered in flagrant delicto, blazing offense. Man was already dead. Technically, he discovered the corpus delicti, but was not caught the body of the crime. Master Muller, I'm not interested in your clarifications, technical or otherwise, on the matters of Latin or law. If you wish to advocate on behalf of Brother Piero, I suggest shutting your mouth until I ask you a question. Piero had reasons to resent the Baron, the loss of his work, the insistence on discussing the writings of the troublemaker from Wittenberg. And as for his age and infirmity, I myself have read many cases in which a man of modest strength succumbs to the temptations of the devil. Once seized by a devilish fever, the poor sinner gains an infernal power that allows him to inflict grievous wounds, sometimes fatal. What I'm saying is that in spite of the curious circumstances, Brother Piero is the most plausible perpetrator of this most vile act. I understand that you are on friendly terms with Brother Piero. You also interacted with the Baron both in the town and the Abbey. Did you witness anything that suggests someone else could have murdered Baron Rothvogel? The Abbey's prior, Fenric, was behaving suspiciously the day of the Baron's arrival. He may have had a motive. That is an extraordinary claim, Andreas. The abbot speaks highly of the prior, and he oversees both your and Brother Piero's work, does he not? Yes, but Prior Fenric's role in the scriptorium has little bearing on his motive. An extraordinary claim requires extraordinary evidence for me to take it seriously. Why should I take the word of an artist over a respected officer of this abbey? I can prove evidence of Prior Fenric's motive. Please do so. Baron Rothvogel and Prior Fenric were exchanging letters about performing a magical ritual during the Baron's visit. You have proof of this? I have a letter the Prior wrote to the Baron. In it, the Prior mentions that he will not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron does follow through on a threat to implicate him to Inquisitors in Innsbruck. An implication of necromancy is a serious matter. The Prior's position would have been in Paris, possibly even in peril, possibly even his life. How do you believe Baron Frederick would have killed the Baron? In a test of strength of the Baron's knife, it seems unlikely the prior could have prevailed. What if the prior was aided by infernal means? It's a bold accusation, Master Mahler. Is it? Prior Fenrich's interest in magic is at the heart of his motive. You yourself gave the example of an infirm man inflamed by a malefic power, Your Reverence. If murder was his goal and inquisition was the alternative, is it so bold to suggest he employed black magic? Very well. I have noted the possibility. Is there anything else to say about the prior? On the day that the Baron arrived, I secretly observed Prior Fenrich in the scriptorium. Was this an intentionally covert observation? No, I was working alone and had dropped something on the floor. The prior did not know I was there. Very well. Continue. He wrote a note, a cipher, in a book. When I deciphered the note with a volvole, it pointed me to a grave in the cemetery. This is already quite elaborate, Master Mahler. How does it connect to the prior's motive? I found, buried in the grave, a number of occult items. A knife, a plate, and a cup, all engraved with magical symbols. The earth had been freshly churned. The prior had buried them there the day of the Baron's arrival. Is there anything else to say about the prior? No, Your Reverence. Very well. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? Okay, well, there's a local thief. Martin may have. Yes, his name has come up in my inquiries. My understanding is that he absconded with some of the Baron's valuables. Arnold? Yes, Your Reverence. A silver ring, a gold ring, 12 golden, 10 groschen, and a book intended as a gift for the Abbey. Thank you. It is my understanding that this boy was known as a thief, but also as a coward. And that the theft was from the Abbey's guest house, after the Baron had already left it. Very well, Your Reverence. I'm not treating him as a serious suspect for the Baron's murder at this time. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? Lady Stonner argued with the Baron. Sorry, Lady Stonner. Lucky Stonner. We'll bring up Lucky. I think I'm gonna hold off Sister Matilda. Who is Lucky Stonner? I don't believe his name has come up during the questioning. This town stonemason. Alright. What's the connection between the town stonemason and a nobleman from Worms? I and at least 3 farm Lucky want to take revenge against the Baron for the death of his daughter, Beat. The stonemason believed that the Baron had murdered this young woman? No, she was suicide, but Lucky held the Baron responsible. This is quite hard to follow, Master Miller. What does this have to do with the Baron and the stonemason? On his last visit, several years ago, the Baron charmed Lucky's daughter, but left her behind. Sometime after the Baron left, Beat realized she was with child. The stonemason and his wife did their best, but Beat did not want to keep the child. She attempted to stop the pregnancy by way of the mother's medicine. Mother's medicine? Agnes Steiner is a town midwife. I see. In the end, the medicine claimed her life. And her unborn child with it, I presume. The stonemason, Lucky Steiner, has held a grudge this whole time? They argued about something, I know that. I witnessed it in the morning the Baron arrived. The town stonemason must be quite strong. Strong enough to wrest a knife out of the nobleman's hands and turn it against him. I have seen that, but I don't want to give it too much. But he's old. Tales of his strength may be exaggerated. He is an aging man after all. Let's see. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to... Who may want to harm the Baron? We're not going to talk about system until there. I'm even, like, playing down Lucky, because, like, I want to say that I spoke to Luck, like... Because here's the thing, I'm, like, caught in a hard place where I don't want to, like, blame Lucky, because if people find out that I put blame on Lucky and Lucky, like, you know, Lucky's executed, that sucks. Like, that really fucking sucks. Like, everyone loves Lucky, so everyone would hate me. At the same time, if I was to not mention Lucky and it was to come out that, like, you know, about Lucky's bullshit, and they were to find out and be like, why didn't you say it? You're like, you know about Lucky, why didn't you say anything? That puts me in a tight spot, so I just kind of want to play it down. I can think of no one else who could have caused to harm the Baron, Your Reverence. Very well. Are you aware of anything else that might shed some light on this case? Has Brother Florian told you the note he found in the Baron's clothing? Yes. Brother Florian explained how he came to find it and told me its contents. Master Adel Jagger has entered his testimony in our register. A description of what transpired between the Baron and Beat Stott Neverin explains the meaning. You don't think the stonemason wrote it, do you? No, whoever wrote the note was a talented scribe. I understand Curacao House too, the elderly brother Adok and the younger brother Guy. To be frank, Your Reverence, neither man has a skill to write in this way. There's something else about it too. The style's just different. It's unlike Adok and Guy's writing. Unlike mine. Well, yeah. Yes, well, whatever the particulars, it seems it will remain a mystery that stands apart from the commission of the murder. Unfortunately, there is more to tell. I found more notes. Notes written in the same hand, on the same type of parchment, to those who had a motive to kill the Baron. This is deeply troubling, but again, beyond the bounds of my investigation. In any case, I thank you for bringing it to my attention. Of course, Your Reverence. Thank you again for your time, Master Mahler. Oh, I implied you don't like nobles. I persuaded Jacob. Clarified you had no problem. Oh, okay. Made a pedantic point about Corpus. Yeah, I was being kind of a dickhead about that. Would it be impertinent of me to opine on who the killer is? Not at all. You are an educated man and have conducted yourself appropriately in this inquiry. I reserve final judgment, of course, but who do you believe killed the Baron? Considering all of the evidence... Figure out the meaning of the cipher road. I mean, there's just so much with Fenric. I think it's Fenric. Prior Fenric, Your Reverence. So, okay, so I guess if you didn't persuade him, then he just kind of goes off like kind of randomly in the way that like, oh, it determines from like how you answered questions about your suspects. Or this kind of like more or less guarantees, okay, whoever you pick is going to be the one that's like charged with it. The behavior, or maybe not. You still have to probably prove it against brother. Was it Adok or whatever his name? I forget. Whatever. Others may have had motive, but Prior Fenric had the most to lose. He really did. Noted. Your contribution to this inquiry are appreciated. Thank you for your time and candor. You're quite welcome, Your Reverence. Until later, Master Mahler. Until then, Your Reverence. Final day of law and judgment. Andreas, I didn't think you were coming to this. Well, here I am. Was the prior of the abbey. if you can believe it. Did you ever talk with him in the Abbey, Andreas? Oh, fuck. I killed the prior, man. You missed a trial, Andreas. That archdeacon read all of the charges and found him guilty. I worked with him every day. He was obsessed with dark magic. It was only a matter of time before he got caught. About time, then. Oh, here comes a procession. Did I miss anything? No, you're fine. Andreas. Otto. Augustia. Cretolis Pacata. I didn't do this. God knows it even if you do not. Agnes D. Cretolis Master Nobis. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Agnes Diaz Cretolis Pac. Oh shit. Running like a chicken, crying like a woman. Pathetic. Silence! Silence! I order the executioner to carry out his duty. I warrant him peace and safe conduct, whatever may befall him. We condemn this man to death. We don't get to look away. My God, my God! Hold still. No, no, no! My Lord Judge, have I acted well? You have executed as judgment and law have required. For that I thank God and my master who has taught me such art. Holy shit. I know this was your doing, Andreas. You know it was only a matter of time before Fenric was caught for his interests. Yes, but that was for me to deal with. There's no future for the Scriptorium now without him. Is that really what you're concerned about? He killed a man. You are no longer welcome at Curacao, Andres Mahler. I will send your final payment to the Gertners. May you have a long and successful career in Nuremberg, and may you never travel this way again. Oh, fuck. Separation. Andreas, has the time come for you to leave us? I'm afraid so, Brother Piero. This farewell will have to be brief. Father Granat made it clear I was no longer welcome at Curacao. I pray that time will soften Father Abbott's heart. I hope he eventually realizes you were only trying to help me. This is a sad parting, but inevitable. I had hoped you would stay a bit longer, but the world needs you more than Curacao does. You have grown beyond this old abbey and became a master in your own right. I will miss you, my son. Aww. It will keep you out of trouble when I'm gone. I pray that it is the last trouble I will see in my old age. I have God and you to thank for getting me out of it. Come, your masterpiece is complete. May I see it one last time before you go. Please, I value your assessment. The opinion of one old monk matters little. All the same, I am excited to see it finished at last. Whoa. It is a masterpiece. Truly worthy of the word. Oh shit, yeah, it's Big I didn't realize it at first, but it's Big Jorgen, like the family that I'm staying with. Oh shit. That's awesome. Then there's the mill. Oh, that's cool. And it appears you took my advice to heart. What advice was that? Oh, to put yourself into the work. Not just to interpret another artist's work, but to transform into something true. Oh yeah, there I am. This shows the world it is, as you have seen it, even if it is not what we may want to see. Though it is not my place to say so, I am proud of you, Andreas. Oh, a little letter. What's this? A scrap of parchment? Do not return here. A warning? Whose hand is this? It doesn't look like Brother Adolf's or Brother Guy's. Brother Florian and I found a similar note in the Baron's clothing. Fuck! We did not get the killer. And I found more notes delivered to others while I was investigating. They must have been written by someone who knew the darkest secrets of the town and this abbey. They tugged at those secrets to kill the Baron, like someone pulling at threads that had been buried in the past. A frightening thought, but who would do such a thing? God knows. He does, and I hope his love can still the wickedness in the heart of whoever wrote this. Do not trouble yourself overly about it. Your future lies outside these walls. I hope that you will have time to visit me once or twice in your travels before the Lord takes me. I'm sure we'll see each other again. I can't visit, assuming Father Gernot doesn't forbid it. You must have faith the better days lie ahead for us all, for all of us. God bless you, Andreas Mahler. God bless you, Piero. Brother Piero. Are you alright, Master Andras? What? Oh shit. What? Are you alright, Master Andreas? Yes, thank you. I was just remembering him. Oh shit. Time skip. Trying to, anyway. It doesn't come easily anymore. Oh? Would you like me to leave you alone? No, Caspar. It's not necessary. There's nothing to be done about it now. It's too late. Like so many things. Andreas Mahler. I never expected to see your face here again. Have you been in Nuremberg for these last 7 years? No. Nuremberg for a few years, but I received some lucrative commissions abroad. Oh! Whoa. Poland. So I know a bit of Polish, bits of Czech, and Hungarian, and can reference cultural touchstones from Krakow, Prague, and Buda. English, cultural stuff from London. Cultural stuff from other parts. No Spanish, bits of Arabic. Reference cultural stuff from Barcelona and Valencia. Ooh, that would be cool. But Aragon sounds sick, and that's like very far. I feel like he would go to Spain. Yeah, let's do it. I spent a few years in Aragon. They're quite fond of the Netherlandish painters, and my style was, well, close enough. Are they still conducting those ghastly inquisitions there? Across the peninsula, yes, but less so in Aragon. Why? I find them cruel. The Jews were ejected from Dijon as well, an ugly part of our history. I'm surprised you care at all. Well, I'm not about to leap into a fire to save anyone, but I don't think it's right. what's happened to them. In spite of your extensive travels and success, you're still not welcome at Curacao. The abbot hasn't forgotten what happened. 7 years isn't all that long. I simply wanted to pay my respects to an old friend. Surely you understand that. I understand why Father Abbot expelled you from the abbey. What were you expecting? A hero's welcome? What's the land house? Oh, the inn. Fine. Tell Father Granada I'll be staying at the land house in town for a night or two before moving on. The golden hand? I'll tell him, but I can't imagine he'll care. Why is he so rude? God bless you. Now be off. Revolution. The monk seemed unhappy to see you, Master Andreas. Why is the abbot so angry with you? So is he my apprentice or something? Toward the end of my stay in Tasting, there was a murder in Curacao Abbey, a nobleman. Father did not panic and accuse my friend, Brother Piero, of committing the crime. I helped convince the investigating archdeacon that another monk was responsible, Prior Fenric. He was executed for the crime. You got someone killed? Yes. I had no idea you were involved in something so exciting. Why didn't you mention it before? Well, I suppose it must have been a hard situation about if the abbot is still this mad at you. I had to make some difficult choices. Maybe they were the wrong ones. I've had to live with that. Why did we come here if you're not welcome? I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. And to be honest, I'm not looking forward to returning to Nuremberg. This commission, it's an obscene vanity piece under the pretext of a religious scene. My patrons just want to celebrate themselves and their wealth. I dread each new commission more than the last. Every step I take toward home is agonizing. But, Master, you're famous and rich. Your work is wonderful. When I saw your altarpiece in Nuremberg, I begged my father to help me become your apprentice. I don't understand how you could accomplish all that you have and be unhappy. I know. It must be hard to believe. I was once very much like you. Once I wanted this life so much that I consumed my every waking thought. I don't know if I've changed, or if what I wanted was never really real. Maybe I've been a fool this whole time. I wonder what... This is what you have to look for, Caspar. Life... No, let's not say that. I want life as an artist to be better for you, Caspar. Learn from my mistakes, alright? Alright. Yes, Master Andreas. I shouldn't be burdening you with such dark thoughts, Caspar. Come, let's visit my old friend Klaus. It's been too long. As you like, Master Andreas. Damn. Well. Shit. I was not actually expecting things to go this way. This is an interesting turn of events, but... Holy shit. I still can't believe we just had a time jump like that. It was a very smooth time jump, though. Like, that was really good. That was... Because I was like, there's no way I'm seeing Brother Piero again. Like, this is the end. Like, I'm not welcome back at the Abbey. He's already an old man. He's not going anywhere. Man. Alright. Well, shit. I wonder what. I mean, I'm guessing that we're going to be interacting with the real killer. Because, to be fair, I don't think. I think we got an innocent man killed.